The upper part of the server console interface is used for the management of the core process of the ADMS OCR server, which are Windows services named ADMS OCR Service 1, ADMS OCR Service 2, and etc. There are two buttons, Add and Remove, for adding and removing services. The column on the left shows an area of page count for all services, which maintains the statistics of processed page and the licensed quota. Processed is the count of pages processed since automatic reset. Remaining is the amount of pages remained until the end of the 1-month period. Licensed is the amount of pages licensed until the end of the 1-month period. Start date is the date when the counting is restarted from 0 due to an automatic reset. The tab Workflow contains workflow-related parameters and settings of the processing. Processing speed, pages per hour. During the processing, the amount of pages is counted and divided by the time necessary to generate the output PDF from these pages. To start the ADMS OCR server processing service, press the Start button in the interface of the ADMS OCR server console. During service startup, the status in ADMS OCR server console changes to Wait, and finally changes to Started. To stop ADMS OCR server processing, the Stop button should be pressed. Also, the services can be started or stopped simultaneously by using the button Start All and Stop All. The Windows service ADMS OCR Service 1 is installed during setup, and it's visible after the installation in the list of the Windows System Services. In general, there are 5 main folders which are essential for the operation of ADMS OCR Server 2012. PDF Input Folder, PDF Output Folder, Error Folder, Log Folder, and Temporary Folder. The function of each of these folders are as follows. PDF Input Folder. The input folder receives the PDF documents from an external process. PDF Output Folder. The output folder contains the PDFs created by ADMS OCR server. Temporary Folder. The temporary folder contains images which are temporarily used during processing. These images are always deleted when the PDF has been processed. Error Folder. This folder contains PDFs which caused an error during processing. Log Folder. The log folder contains logs and temporary PDFs that may be created during the processing. The documents can be submitted straight into the folder or to a subtree within this folder. The checkbox in the interface on tab 1, Process Subfolders, activates the ability to process PDFs from subfolders. The tab Image OCR Options contains settings related to general image processing and to OCR language options. The Skew Images. When this option is selected, each image is rotated to avoid skewing. Detect Page Orientation. When this option is selected, the images of each page are checked for their portrait landscape orientation, and the right orientation is provided to the output pages. Convert to black and white. Maintain color mode. With this option, each page can be converted to black and white, or the color mode can be maintained. Note that black and white mode will activate the option Despicable Images and also will limit the compression options on tab 4 to JPEG. OCR Language Options. OCR Language Options allows to set languages present on pages. This settings is necessary to maintain high accuracy of text recognition. There are two columns: available languages and selected languages. Below it is shown the maximum allowed, which are 8, and selected languages. You can choose from more than 100 languages. The OCR work depth parameter value depends upon the quality of the images used. The default value is 123. It may be reduced for images of good quality to archive high processing speed, but must be put higher than 123 for images of bad quality in order to archive good recognition accuracy. When enabled, the barcode options allow to specify the barcode types to be used in processing and how they will be used. Barcode use. There are 4 possibilities for barcode usage: split documents, rename documents, split and rename one barcode, split and rename 2 barcodes, barcode to split properties, and barcode to rename properties. The settings for output PDF formatting have 3 parts as follows. General output PDF options allow to specify PDF version compatibility of the created PDF and PDF-A compatibility. Standard compression. Each page of the output PDF can be compressed using a standard compression or a custom compression. If IHQC level is not IHQC, standard compression settings are visible and can be applied. The current version of ADMS OCR server is 1.0.11. It can be checked by clicking on the button About in the interface.